Hey, welcome to the second course video for the song Honkai from BAND-MAID and their album Unseen World. I'm musically malnourished and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. In these videos, we do a deep dive into the lyrics and meaning behind the music. So let's get in, see what all is going on with this song. All right, I decided to just run with the literal translation for this one instead of kind of letting the system perceive what's being said. I just want to see, this is kind of how we started doing it in the first place, I think, for the most part. So we're just going to run with this. Verse 1, I gotta go. Prove it with that your eyes. What? Hold on. Wait, why am I looking here as if this is going to help me? It's not in English, you idiot. Here, let me bring you on the inside. We'll search together. So this says, prove it with that your eyes. Let's see. Prove it with that gaze. So this is somebody else doing a translation. There is another person that I have looked at a bit. Let me pull theirs up. This is the first time I've not been able to find a maybe if I do, sorry, you guys, I want to get that part right. Let me see if I plug this in. Oh, they must not have a translation for it. Interesting. Okay. Well, maybe. All right, cool. This is a mess. Let's walk through this for a second. I gotta go. Prove it with that gaze. Swaying. I'm swaying at the water's edge. Go knock, knock, knock. What does it say? I want to know. So the only thing, and I'll try to find a better version to make sure. Prove it with that your eyes. So I could see, obviously the literal translation misses some stuff. But prove it with your gazing. Swaying at the water's edge. Go, knock, knock, knock. What does it say? I want to know, no, no, no. So that idea, I don't know if it's knocking on life, because it's almost swaying at the water's edge. Maybe this like kind of waiting where it's peaceful. The water's edge is generally this place of peace. But then this knock, 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 like go find an answer, go seek. And what does it say? I want to know. Getting lazy, watching from the sidelines. So yeah, that kind of tracks because it's swaying at the water's edge, this lazy watching from the sidelines. I can't do it that skillfully. I can't hide my anticipation. So maybe this idea of like, I'm not good in being in this sideline place. I'm not good in this waiting, which with the name ambition makes sense. I can't hide my anticipation, this like wanting to take hold of life or charge forward. Hey, you make me run out of breath with emotion. I can't wait because I can't stand it anymore. Unrequited love, I loathe it. So this unreturned love, I can't let go of normality. So maybe even within a relationship, it's this idea of just laziness, waiting by the water's edge, like there's not really anything moving or happening. Such a game. Your tricks don't move my heart. Close. About time to see where it is between the ebb and flow. Go. Knock, knock, knock. What does it mean? You don't want to know. Yeah, it's interesting. I love how they do that. They do that a lot. They flip the first things that they say, and then into the second verses, they'll use repeating patterns, but change small pieces. Maybe it's this idea you don't want to know in the sense like, I can't wait here anymore. I can't be patient here anymore. I can't cry out. Sorrow, joy, all that stuff. I don't care. There's no remedy. So maybe a sense of emotionlessness, a numbing. Hey, your words and actions is finishing off this world. Your words and actions are finishing off this world. God, no, I don't want to be tied down anymore. Maybe it's your words and actions are basically like bringing this to an end, finishing off this world that we've shared together. I want to repay either the fortune or misfortune. Seriously, I'm pretending to be thoughtless. I'm overthinking to like you. I look away to hate you. Capricious, so-so. Now, let's just get our arms around capricious. Given to sudden and unaccountable changes of mood or behavior. So, I'm overthinking to like you. I'm sorry to keep changing scenes so much. I'm curious. So this is the bridge. And this is that other translation I was looking at. Hey, because of you, it seems like the world is ending because of your actions. It's no good. I don't want to be tied down anymore. I want to earnestly repay both the fortune and misfortune. I'll pretend to be thoughtless. I'm making too much of it to like you. I'll turn away to hate you. I guess I can't fully reconcile what's being said there, except for I feel like what she's saying is like, the only way to like you is to overthink it. If I were to follow my feelings, if I were to follow my heart, like I wouldn't like you. Or like having to give too much thought to try to remain in this relationship or to remain affectionate towards you. But I don't fully get the I look away to hate you. I get, okay, so if you were to frame overthinking as looking too hard into something, but then if you kind of remove that and you just go with your gut, your heart, that's where she begins to hate him. And so I can understand that in the sense that some people are in relationships and they have to find every reason why we should remain together. But if they were to surrender the reality of the relationship and maybe the, what's the word? Indifference, the laziness of the other person. There's a specific word I'm looking for. Like when you begin to stop caring, this lackadaisical attitude. Man, there's a word on the edge of my tongue, on the tip of my tongue, and I can't grab it. But you understand what I'm saying? They're searching for every reason, even though the person isn't really giving a lot for them to care about. So they're kind of like searching and grasping straws to care. But if she were to just look away, it's like she begins to feel the reality of the situation. I don't know. That's at least kind of what I begin to draw from it. Let me know if you have a different thought. If I cherish your lie, where are your true intentions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. which I assume is probably just a count in to the solo. And then the chorus, hey, you make me run out of breath with emotion. I can't wait because I can't stand it anymore. Unrequited love, I loathe it. And that's it, the unrequited love. And because that exists, she's looking for every reason to still like him. But if she understands and just kind of removes herself, I guess, stop looking at it so objectively, but more subjectively, that's where the reality of where things are. She can see it clearly. I can't let it go. Short-sighted, it's me who broke it. If I had been a smart cookie, would I have made a better smile? I just realized, let us absorb into this delusion. I can't move on. I'd let go of your hand, but we are so alike, scrubs. Until I achieve honesty, sprint. Now, there was a section that they sang, or in English. I mean, there were a few, obviously, but there was one specific. You will forget about me someday. So in this person's, yeah, okay, you will forget about me someday. Hey, because of you, I feel like I can't catch my breath. I can't wait after all. I can't stand it anymore. I hate this unrequited love. I can't let go. Short-sighted, I destroyed myself by not letting go. If you can live to the point, can you enjoy a life a little more? I just realized I've forgotten myself in this false image. I can't move on. I'll let go of your hand, but we resemble each other. It's worthless. So it sounds this idea of being stuck. Feeling like you can't move on, like you've lost yourself. Okay, I was afraid that it wasn't in this translation, but here it is. You will forget about me someday. But this scrubs, that's what I meant to be looking for. Yeah, I'm just going to have to assume Genius is pretty wrong in theirs, which is where I pulled the English translation from. So I'll tighten this up a bit before I post it. But it ultimately just sounds like I'm stuck. I really can't move on, but there is still this idea like she's going to keep running for it until I achieve honesty, until I find my true self, until I get clear of this unrequited love. I'm going to sprint. So I'm not giving up and giving in. The ebb and flow, tidal imagery reflects emotional timing, knowing when something has run its course. Sprint, not escape, not flight, momentum, movement chosen consciously, even without clarity. So yeah, she's not clear about like what the future holds, but she's going to keep going. Very cool, man. Well, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks for being with me for this one. Hope to see you in the next one, because we're eating good.